Now boarding for Rebuild of JOYCAST, your weekly destination for anime, manga, and more.
Welcome back, everyone, to JOYCAST. Let's talk about something that doesn't upset us or everyone else. More anime, specifically the Crunchyroll Anime Awards. This is very strange. We're recording on a Tuesday this time. We usually record on Fridays, but we missed this week's JOYCAST technically. So we're like, you know what? Let's kind of put it in the middle here. Because every time we record, we'll never be timely enough for the to react to the awards. So let's discuss the nominees going in there.
Are you aware? Are you looking at the categories?
I'm looking at the categories right now, and Val, they have just like primed these awards, posed these awards just for MAPPA to sweep everything. Like they're trying to change the narrative on
this
MAPPA.
This shit is the Oshi no Ko Awards. Let's be
This
real.
is collusion. Is like like optimistically yes, but no. Like this is just anything that's a MAPPA property.
I just mean it's like it's nominated for like almost every category, isn't it?
Did Bocchi the Rock really only come out in 2023?
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
They always like stagger their time. Like they stop during the fall. They don't do the winter season, and that screws everything up. They even have like a weird cutoff in the fall too. Like it does. Like Bocchi should have been last year. It really should have been last year, honestly. Because this is just weird. Because in my heart, Bocchi the Rock is a superior anime this year.
You're correct, but not. I mean, like it's like probably the best comedy, I think, this year.
It's the best overall. It's incredible.
Although it even says it came out in 2022. I mean,
yeah.
So did Chainsaw
Yeah, because they stagger it. It's fall or winter.
It's like taxes. It's like taxes.
Oh my god, it's exactly like taxes. Fuck off. Time.
It always comes back to taxes.
Time to file our anime taxes.
Time to commit tax fraud.
All right, so the very first nominee we have here is Anime of the Year. We have Bocchi the Rock, Chainsaw Man, Demon Slayer Swordsmith Village Arc, Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, Oshi no Ko, and Vinland Saga Season 2.
I liked Demon Slayer, but there is no way I'd be like, Demon Slayer is anime of the year. I genuinely really enjoy Demon Slayer.
It's fine, it's solid.
It's just it is completely solid, it is fine. The highlight of that entire season was probably when Muzan reveals himself to his foster parents where he's a child and like murders them and literally fucking steps into the dead body of his mother. I'm just like, what the fuck? Like this man literally has like zero care. Like I was immediately like sold that he's the villain. I was like, no, I'm into this already. This is cool.
Yeah, for me it's Bocchi the Rock. I just like the experimentalism of that one. They play with so many different animation styles and mediums. It's hilarious. The voice acting is incredible for what is supposed to be a comedy slice of life. The actors are going so hard. Like you can like
we get a dub.
I don't think it has a dub yet. Very strange, but like
it doesn't have a dub yet. You say,
but it's one of those situations where we've talked about in the past, Val, where even if you don't understand the language, you can tell when someone is acting their ass off. And Bocchi the Rock, like, so we're like in the behind the scenes, we've been like lackadaisically like trying to like put together a mini pilot for an abridged for Bocchi the Rock, and immediately like. The minute that starts, Bocchi's voice actress going crazy, and it's just like, oh my god.
It's interesting. We all three have like different picks.
Yeah, what's yours?
For me, it really is Oshi no Ko, but it's for similar
and that's
reasons.
That's fair.
Well, let me explain my reasoning though. So it's for similar reasons for you and Bocchi the Rock, where it's like, the experimentalism. There's so many different art influences coming together. I'm like, what genre is Oshi no Ko not? You know what I mean? It does everything, and I feel like it still manages to like balance that pretty well. It sucks that Ruby is nobody. I'm wondering if that's gonna change in season 2.
I've read ahead. She does get some more material to play with.
I was gonna say, like, I really felt for this, and additionally, like, I just feel like it's very rare to have something that would fall into the realm of comedy and also have like, I guess it's not rare, it's just nice when it's done well. When you have a comedy that knows how to balance it with drama that actually invests you in the characters, like, it's just beautiful. And like from that pilot, I was in. That pilot is so fucking good, and like I believe it's a beautiful setup for the rest of the story, and it totally earns like being a feature-length pilot. It's so good.
Every single nominee on here is super deserving. Chainsaw Man. I mean, there's never been a more cinematic looking anime on TV. Like, Demon Slayer made a movie, then chopped it up and put it on TV, and it didn't even look half as cinematic as Chainsaw Man. JJK Season 2, that first arc during the summer, the entire anime community was on that shit. Like, that was an event.
I do think that this season was a big improvement over the first
massively,
season.
massively.
The first season of Jujutsu Kaisen did not give me any major reason to like.
And it was good. It was good.
It was fine. It took me.
But it's like in such a stacked, busy medium, what grabs your attention? And season 2, Core 1, really did it. Core 2, I think a lot of people fell off, but the fans absolutely feasted on Core 2, the Shibuya incident. It was incredible. If you watched it, it was incredible. But if in terms of like, I felt like if there was one anime where everybody was watching, it was JJK Core 1 this summer. Otherwise, quietly, Vinland Saga Season 2, telling its Farmland Saga, as you and I call it. That's the series' best material that they just adapted this year. And quietly, no one said a thing. But if you watch that, oh my gosh, Kino.
I believe the series is going to end this year in the
Yep,
manga.
I've been keeping up. It's taken its time, but the mangaka claims that it is ending. But man, he's taking his time with it. But I'm fine with it. It's a great story. I enjoy every chapter.
I'm kind of, I said earlier, it's like taxes and whatnot. Like Chainsaw Man is a 2022 anime. Oshinoko is a 2020.
It's 2022. Chainsaw Man and Bocchi the Rock are 2022 anime, but the way they stagger it, we have to talk about now, and that's why if Bocchi Rock's right here in front of me, it's Bocchi the Rock for me, dude.
I feel like maybe people had enough of Attack on Titan for sure. I was genuinely surprised when it's not.
Oh my god, no, yeah, but it's in Best Continuing Series, and guess what? It'll be there next year too. Because this is the final chapter special 1 out of what, 3? We're gonna be here forever, Val. This nightmare will never end.
I guess if I had to pick one, because I actually watched it, Jujutsu Kaisen.
Let me read the full continuing series nominees here. So we have Attack on Titan, Attack in parentheses, Attack on Titan final season, bold, the final chapters, back to lowercase, special 1. Then we have Demon Slayer, the Swordsmith Village arc, JJK season 2, One Piece, Spy X Family, season 1 core 2, so not season 2, then Vinland Saga 2. So what's your pick, Val?
God. I guess I'd have to go with... I don't even watch Spy Family anymore, honestly.
That's like the only continuing thing I'm watching right now.
Yeah. Like, I don't watch Vinland Saga. I'm probably gonna read the manga once it's all done. Because I really like the guy's work. I love Planetes and, God. I don't want to say One Piece because I think you know my opinion on the One Piece anime. It's all fucking flash and it's like, whatever. And it's never gonna fucking win. Has it ever won?
I don't think so. Not to my knowledge. Yeah, I think I would know.
It just needs to be there because of what it represents.
Because it's the actual real anime pick.
Yeah, I guess I'd have to go with Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 again. Like, I feel...
Val, we are in agreement. We are in agreement. I'm not even a big JJK fan, but I'm just like, bro, who brought it this season in terms of continuations? It was them. By a landslide.
Like, I am glad that Attack on Titan is finally over. For all the respect I have for that series and whatnot. I'm
incredible end, but just not a great way to go about it.
I'm fine with it. It's fine. I'm surprised My Hero Academia isn't on.
No, I'm not surprised at all. My Hero Academia now is a victim of Bones' efficiency. It's too good to be a jobber, but not nearly great enough to be exceptional and worthy of a nomination on a freaking American Anime Awards show. Like it's just not there anymore. Yeah. Like if Bones really wants to be the moment again, like they got to step it up, and obviously.
I feel like I think Bones are above this.
But yeah, you're correct. Bones is above this because what does it take to be here? Look at all these nominees. 80% of these nominees are MAPPA, and what does MAPPA do to get here? It's horrific. Bones won't play that game, so good on them. Good on them.
I have a quick question about My Hero Academia, because I'm actually manga only, which is almost never the case on anime for me. Where are they in relation to the manga right now?
So season 7 coming out this spring is going to cover the second war. So Dark Deku just ended last season. Okay. So now we're in the first phase of the final fight, which, as we all know, is a long ongoing. Actually, you know what? We can't even say it's the first phase of the final fight. This is Stars and Stripes and the Traitor arc. We have 2 mini arcs coming up that are probably gonna prime before the movie that comes out in the summer.
Wait, there's another Traitor arc?
No, there's not another Traitor
no,
arc.
that's,
I'm
wrong.
It's just the Traitor arc.
I just thought it happened twice because I remember very vividly when that arc came out in the manga, because I hadn't read the manga at that point, but you were talking about it all the time because you were so excited.
No. Well, there was another traitor arc. It was when Deku betrayed Minetta's feelings.
That's true. That is true. Steena, what's your favorite continuing series this year?
My favorite continuing series this year is the only one I'm watching. It is, of course, Spy X Family Season 2. I just like it. It holds my interest because it's everything I'm about. Like, it's cute. Like, the color palette, I will say, the color palette of that anime was made for me. Like, that's part of what I love about the art style, is just the way everything's colored. It's got the pink and green I love. But additionally, like, it's just funny. It's just funny. Yor gets shot in the butt. Like, I like it. It's silly.
Yes, the funny thing is, though, that's not the arc that is in Best Continuing Series. It's Core 2 of Season 1.
Core 2 of Season 1?
Yeah.
Wait, I still vote for it, because it's the only thing I'm watching. But
I
still.
I don't like this whole core.
I don't like this anime tax.
No, it's weird.
I don't like anime tax season.
No, it's like, I don't know. It feels like it's nothing. It's nothing really. But I'm sat here, I'm like, this feels more complicated than it needs to be. Just like, I get it though, because, like, you know, standards and practices are getting better.
Well, it's like, make it easy to do math, though, please.
Okay, so are you guys ready for Best New Series? We have Bocchi the Rock,
I want to shave these.
Chainsaw Man, Heavenly Delusion, Hell's Paradise, Oshi no Ko, and Zom 100 Bucket List of the Dead.
This is almost the same as Best Anime of the Year.
But it's not. There's one very notable, Val just mentioned, one very notable exclusion from Best of the Year that should be there, Heavenly Delusion.
Yeah, people really liked that.
Heavenly Delusion fucking rocks.
I didn't finish it for some reason. I think I just got really busy because that came out earlier in the year.
That was a summer one. Because we were still in the apartment when that came out, remember, Steena?
Yeah, no, it was
We were
summer.
watching that in your apartment.
Like early summer, I thought.
Maybe late summer, I don't know. Like, it's a blur. It is a blur.
Yeah, it came out in April.
Okay, so it's an early summer then.
Yeah, I think I got caught up with all the lackadaisy stuff at that point because suddenly I just got blasted.
That is true. You were popping off that time.
While. I was popping off at that point. Things only really just started to quiet down, to be honest. But I should get back to Heavenly Delusion and finish it because I was loving it.
It's incredible. I hope you didn't miss, because again, I talk about how much I like Bocchi the Rock. Heavenly Delusion also has. There's one particular episode where they get like. Every like 2 minutes they switch animator teams and the style changes and it's so fucking cool.
It does look pretty cool, I will say.
It looks.
And I talk about show don't tell. This show is the epitome of that and does it well. I love this. If this was also a nominee for anime of the year, my brain would be short circuiting between that and Bocchi the Rock because oh my god, these both do incredible jobs. They do completely different things but do them incredibly.
Like, I hope the anime... Oh, man, the Wikipedia page says it's done. And it doesn't seem like... I don't know if maybe it'll get any new ones, but... God, I hope it gets a new season, actually. It's probably just a fucking advertisement for the manga.
Wait,
though.
which one?
Heavenly Delusion.
Heavenly Delusion. That upsets me, because I really liked the anime, and it's like... Yeah, you know, sometimes it fucking sucks, but some anime just do it too good to make me want to go to the manga.
Yes.
That's fair.
I think
also, I'm lazy, so I like to put my anime on in the background and kind of like, you know.
Yeah, but the Heavenly Delusion absolutely fits that because I tried to read the manga and I'm like, ooh, this don't hit like it does when it's being slow and that sound is being added to it, and you get these layers. And again, they're popping off on the animation. It's like, ooh, I get a little bit more out of the anime. I'm willing to be patient and cross my fingers that they get another one.
Hell's Paradise is the one that I feel like, honestly, like, sorry, host, I just don't like Hell's Paradise. I thought the anime was boring for some reason.
I like we were told we were wrong, but this is the first time I've ever heard anyone bring up Hell's Paradise since it came out. It can't be that great, dude.
I don't even remember hearing about it the first time, so never touched the shit.
Yeah, but what's your best new series?
I was excited. I was actually really excited because I was like, oh, you know, I hear that people claim it's similar to Chainsaw
they
Man.
treat it as a
I don't know how true that
contemporary.
is. And I don't get that. I really don't freaking get it. It's really boring.
Maybe the manga's better.
I don't know what it is. Maybe it is, but
maybe it's worse.
I don't know. Mappa was lacking on that one, honestly.
I mean, something had to give. Like, something had to fucking give with Mappa. And again, Mappa's like 80% of these fucking nominees. This is a fucking nightmare.
I also haven't even started it, but, like, I'm gonna watch Zom 100. There's no way that's gonna be continuing after this year either, right?
No way. The production schedule's
that's
fucked.
I'm surprised they even finished it. Good on them for doing so and sticking with it, but...
Well, my best new series is Oshinoko.
Yeah, big surprise.
Big shocker. I just genuinely, I feel like it's doing something really innovative, and I love that for once, like, genuinely, I know it's, like... It was everything at the beginning of the year, and I'm just like, it's nice that the thing I'm into is finally what everyone else is into, so I can kind of enjoy the hype of a series while it's still going. So it's like very special to me, because I feel like this is the first time this has happened to me in a long time.
Yeah, we talk about JJK being an event, but Oshinoko also was. Like, that was a moment for everyone.
So exciting.
I'm just like Zom 100 is so interesting to me because people waited pretty freaking patiently for that.
Okay, here comes the next nominees. For probably the nominees that we were the least prepared to discuss: Black Clover, Sword of the Wizard King, Blue Giant, Kaguya-sama, The First Kiss That Never Ends, Psychopaths, Suzume, and The First Slam Dunk. Val, did you see any of these?
I didn't. The first Slam Dunk was kind of interesting to me. Suzume is that one where the guy gets turned into a chair.
Me and Steena saw that.
Yeah, we saw that in theaters.
How
That's
was
actually
that?
the only film on this list I saw. It was pretty good.
It's solid.
I'm sorry. Wait, tell me. What was the allegory for the chair?
I don't fucking know.
I don't know what the chair was, but the whole movie was about the generation of kids that grew up after the typhoons in Japan. Like, I get, like, if you're Japanese, this shit hits hard. Like, this was like if they made an anime about 9/11 for us, dude. Like, I get it. I totally get it. But that doesn't excuse, is this Makoto Shinkai, or who?
It is, I believe.
Let me look that up real quick, make sure we get the right name.
It feels very Ghibli, though,
Yeah, and that's the problem, is Makoto Shinkai has a very distinct style. He does not need to be freaking playing Ghibli games.
Well, here's the thing. Maybe I feel like we're in an era right now, especially with Japanese animation, where it's impossible to belong to this generation of animators and not be influenced on some level by this man. And so to me, like, it kind of played as a love letter, where he's like, this is what I'm gonna cry, actually. Like, this is what I am giving you to show my gratitude for everything you've, like, done for the world that we both belong to. That's kind of how like that stylistic choice came across to me. Okay.
Yeah. But
can I be honest? Like, can I bring up actually very briefly? So Jack's animation, as you know, talk all the time. I bring him up every other.
We name drop him like a bomb.
We name, all the time. You'll always hear about him, never from him. Maybe one day. He went to see The Boy and the Heron, which came out in cinema, which I completely missed unintentionally, and was just like, oh damn, I missed that coming out in cinema. Shit. And I basically like predicted the whole fucking film when he was giving me like a small play-by-play of like what it's about, and I was like, oh, you guys saw it.
Yeah,
right?
we did.
Yeah, and I was just like, and let me guess, he like has to leave like the world of nature and magic and everything behind or something, and it's all just an allegory for loving. I love the dude's work, and this isn't me like downplaying it, but I'm almost like, to some degree, his work has become a little bit predictable to me.
Yeah, because I mean, when you're in the game for so long, yeah, that tends to happen.
Yeah.
I wasn't that high on it either. Like, I enjoyed it, but it didn't blow me away.
It is why I think Porco Rosso is probably my favorite.
Same.
And I also love, obviously, The Wind Rises.
Oh, The Wind Rises is so beautiful and gentle. Like, it took me a couple watches to fully appreciate it, but now it's kind of a comfort classic for me.
But, like, I'm looking forward to whenever I do sit down and watch The Boy and the Heron.
It's still good.
Sure
It's still great. It's just like, as you said, it's...
I have no
The beats
I
are
have no
predictable. It cuts off very quickly at the very end, and people have been like, oh, wow, that's an artistic choice. It's like, sure, but it just feels wrong. The only other film on these nominees is that I've seen is Kaguya-sama, The First Kiss That Never Ends. I love Kaguya-sama, alright. It's one of my all-time favorite anime, but this is not a movie. This is 4 episodes strung together. Don't pretend like it's a fucking movie. So I'm gonna cast my vote for Suzume.
I'm picturing you in the cinema, you throw down your popcorn. They lied to me!
I wanted to see the first slam dunk, but I never got to it.
I am so passionate about this next category.
Oh, Best Original Anime. Nominees,
Blue, I'll say my point. Blue Giant looked cool. I'll probably see that.
Okay, but Best Original Anime, we have Akiba Maid War, Birdie Wing, Golf Girl Story, Season 2. We just completely skipped. How does Anime Taxi just skip over Season 1? This was last year. What the fuck? Buddy Daddies, Do It Yourself, Mobile Suit Gundam, The Witch from Mercury, and The Marginal Service. Steena, go off.
Oh my fucking god, Buddy Daddies! I fucking love Buddy Daddies. I'm fucking obsessed. Like, I want Ray to be my fucking husband. I just fucking, like, it's a whole thing. Like, I understand it's kind of playing on the hype of Spy X Family, but it's so wonderful that there's, like, a queer-coded version of it. Like, I really, really love that for the gays.
Are they actually gay?
They're, like, no. They're like, it's like a platonic marriage, I guess.
I get it.
Like, there are a lot of situations, that's the other thing too. There's a lot of situations in Japan where people will enter what's called like a marriage of convenience, where because the societal pressure to get married is so strong, they'll just, it's exactly like Spy X Family, they'll get married, not because they're in, espionage, but because the pressure is so intense. So they get married so no one bothers them, but they're just like close friends. And so it's kind of an interesting spin on that concept where it's like, you know what? Why not two guys? And I'm just kind of like, for Japan, like very wholesome, sweet, nuanced take on like gray areas between being like homo-romantic or bi-romantic and like hetero-romantic, I really liked it. I don't love the child, like Anya. She actually does annoy me a little bit, but I live for the dynamic between these two men.
The titular daddies.
Sweet, sweet
I've
daddies.
not seen any of these except for Mobile Suit Gundam, Witch from Mercury, which in my opinion was quite disappointing.
I feel like, so you and I were discussing before the podcast about Undead Unluck, how we never gave this a chance because the first pilot chapter was so rough, but the way that David Production treats it, that it's like if you just got over that hump, you're like, that meme where you're digging for diamonds and you stop right before you get to the diamonds. That is Undead Unluck for sure. And I feel like that's also Witch from Mercury. I need to sit down and force myself to watch this show because I really like Iron-Blooded Orphans, and I feel like this is more in that area, and I need to give it a chance, because IBO is one of my all-time favorite anime, not just Gundam, and I know a lot of people aren't that high on it, whereas you got Witch from Mercury, where I feel like all the gun heads are not that high on it, but the general consensus of the audience really loves this. I feel like I need to give it a chance, but Again, I never watch it. I can't vote for it. So I can only lend my... Actually, you know what? I need to give it one more thing. It's flowers. Akiba Maid War. Steena and I watched 2 episodes of this. This series is deliriously fucking insane. I need to push this on Mr. Host, because I feel like this would be more up his alley. This show's fucking nuts. I don't even know how to begin to describe Akiba Maid War. It's like John Wick with maids. And they're vomiting fucking noodles in each other's mouths, just to give you a description of things that are happening here.
It's fucking insane.
Yeah.
It's fucking insane.
Not my cup of tea, but I know that someone like Rel, I feel like, would love this.
We gotta give this series its flowers. Akiba Maid War was deliriously fucking, like, entertaining. And it's another one where, like, at some point I need to, like, take some Dramamine and power through it. Because the animation's really good.
I like the look of DIY.
DIY, do you yourself? So I never watched that, but a lot of people, that was a lot of people's comfy shirt.
It looks, it looks.
It was a comfort
cute,
show
and
last year.
I always like something that's trying to like educate people to some degree, and if it's actually going through.
Again, that's another one I should have watched, because you know me, I love my slice of life. Like, I should be watching these, but the only one that I did watch, and I'll give my vote, Birdie Wing, motherfuckers, Albatross, let's go. Golf is cool now.
Golf is cool.
Cute girls doing golf. Val, you also like cute girls doing things, I know.
I do like cute girls
No, you
doing
don't.
things, even though I do like cute girls doing things. I just hate overtly moe
Play
things.
the record, he hates it.
Overt moe? You don't like overt
overt
moe?
moe.
He doesn't.
Aw.
I don't like overt moe that much. The only reason
He doesn't
the only
like
thing
Oxygen
I only
either.
Like moe shit. I only like moe shit. Ironically, I have the No More Heroes 1 shirt.
Best animation: Attack on Titan final season, the final chapters, the final
Chainsaw
special, 1 of 3.
Chainsaw Man.
Best animation.
Actually, wait, Mob Psycho.
Now we have Chainsaw Man, Demon Slayer, Swordsmith Village, JJK season 2, Mob Psycho season 3, Trigun Stampede.
I forgot you existed.
Isn't that a shame? Because it looked great.
It looked cool, but it just I was really sad 'cause I liked Trigun.
Studio Orange, man,
I
like
love-
we talk about how like CGI animation used to be a joke. And it still is. I mean, we were talking about Undead Unlocked. That's been trending for the wrong reasons. But when it works, there's only one studio you call to do that. It's the guys who did Trigun Stampede. My God, they are pushing it. This looks incredible.
It does. It's just a shame that I don't know. I wanted something more faithful, I guess.
That's
And
true.
It's cool. They went with a very original.
But this is about
anime
animation,
style for the
Val, not about what they
series.
did with it.
I know.
This
You're
is
right.
the most superficial award right here. Give me your most superficial
also
nominee.
are.
What do you want?
They also got rid of the best girl though and replaced her with a gruff old man for no reason.
Yeah, but did he look good? How well was he animated? That's what we're talking about here, baby.
Yeah, it was.
We want that
really well
Sakuga,
animated,
baby.
but
Mappa.
It's a toss up between Mob Psycho.
We're not going to
100
sleep this
Puppy and
summer,
Chainsaw
baby.
Man.
So Mob Psycho, again, the staggered, like, that Mob Psycho was like 2022, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. God damn.
That's right.
I want to give it to... The problem with Chainsaw Man is I'm burdened by knowledge. Yeah, I'm gonna give I'm gonna give the Mob Psycho 3 as well.
You gotta give them the.
I'm giving the Mob Psycho as well.
What
What about you, Steena?
So there's only one of these that I really like continued to watch this season, and it's only because of Anime Club.
Saturdays 8 p.m. in the JoyRide Discord.
Yeah.
Plug.
So like Jujutsu Kaisen is the one I saw, but I will be honest, like from the bits and pieces I've seen of Mob Psycho, just from being a human on the internet, I do really like the way it looks. So that's kind of an open question for me. I feel like I didn't love the animation for Chainsaw Man. I know that's controversial, but yeah.
Yeah, hey, Bones got something. I mean, from us anyways. We're not sure. I mean, I'm sure people are gonna pick Chainsaw Man, or they're gonna do Demon Slayer because no one actually gives a fuck about animation. They just like how many pre-rendered effects you can throw on the fucking camera.
I think it is.
It is. No, it is. It's still good. It's just
yeah.
like what's that final push it gets? It's pre-rendered effects. Stop, please.
No, I think Chainsaw Man looks so good because it like captures depth so well.
I like its art design. I like its design.
When I think about Demon Slayer, I'm like, the whole show does look very flat.
Yeah. Best character design. I always hate this award.
Chainsaw Man.
Because it's like
it's Chainsaw
like I want
so much of it is adapted from manga, so
Yeah.
it's like okay.
Yeah, but again, so it's like, can we get a change? Can we get best adaptive design? Like anime that actually changes the
Yeah.
design of characters? Because they do that. They absolutely. We're about to experience this with Kaiju number 8 coming soon to Twitter, X. The first X produced anime.
What?
Did you not know that? This
For
has been news-
real?
What? I thought it was gonna be on fucking Disney or something.
Maybe that's what we're wondering where
I thought it was gonna be the Outlier that's on Disney for
So,
some reason, and no one's gonna
I'm
watch
sure
it on
I'm
Disney.
sure that its VOD will go somewhere, but in terms of where it broadcasts first, it's gonna be on X first. But holy shit! But keep it on topic because that's old news. Adaptive design. This award is just for character design, which like, well, the mangaka designed the characters, so unless you adapt it, like you change it, which there are a few nominees here that do just that, and that's where they have my attention. But these nominees are Chainsaw Man, Demon Slayer, Hell's Paradise, JJK Season 2, Oshinoko, Trigun Stampede. Who designed the best characters?
Well, you know I'm gonna
I
be
think
that
a lot
bitch
of
and say
Trigun-
Oshinoko,
honestly,
so that's where I'm at.
And Oshinoko, I don't think really redesigned the character. I don't find that designs to be very adaptive.
I didn't agree to your criteria.
That's fine.
I just love them. I just think they're the cutest things I've ever seen in my entire life. I love the colors. I love the costumes. Like, it's all very cute.
I am not sure. I was tempted almost to say Trigun Stampede at one point because I do think their redesigns of characters look good, but because that's the only one where it's like I'm pretty sure they actually designed the characters themselves. I don't know if the original creator got in and gave some advice or anything, but like there are some wildly like Vash the Stampede for one thing. He's not my Vash, but he looks fucking great. So I'm kind of like, but I'm gonna stick with Chainsaw Man probably. Jujutsu Kaisen is cool as well, but the designs, in my opinion, go for like simplicity.
Because they go
I'm not-
super hard on the Saga. Like there's a reason. That's very pragmatic in their design.
But also a very cool artistic choice, I will say. I kind of like the sleekness of it.
Yeah, no, I do too, but it's like I'm never like, oh wow, that character looks amazing in my view or anything like that. Which, you know, it's probably
Yep. So for me,
Well, animation.
I don't. Here's another thing too. I feel like this award needs to go after. I understand that they introduced new characters, and that's a thing, and that's the reason why that makes that relevant. It's like, okay, who's the new best character design? Like specifically on characters. I get it. But you know what? I think I'm gonna hand this one to Demon Slayer. Like I gotta hand that to UFO Table. Like, if you've actually, if you've seen the manga versus the actual anime, like a testament to Demon Slayer's success is how well designed those characters are by UFO Table. Like, they just pop off the fucking screen. You go to anime conventions and everyone wants to be them. They're brilliant designs.
I saw a lot of it. I'm actually really excited. I'm really excited for this next category.
Best
actually.
director, Yuichiro Hayashi for Attack on Titan, Final Season, The Final Chapters, Final Special, Final 1 of Final 3. Kiichiro Saito for Bocchi the Rock, Ryu Nakayama for Chainsaw Man, Hirotaka Mori for Heavenly Delusion, Shota Goshozono for JJK Season 2, and Daisuke Hiramaki for Oshinoko.
Okay, real
I would
quick.
actually have to say it's either Keiichiro Saito for Bocchi the Rock or Hirotaka Mori for Heavenly Delusion for me.
I want to ask real quick, just because I've never been sure. I might have even asked this last time we did this, but can you explain, for me as well as the audience, what the director of an anime does?
The director
What
of
are
the
they responsible
So
for?
that's great. So I'm about to. So I will explain this, and this will explain my choice because it's gonna surprise some folks. I believe that the best director is the guy who brings all the best boys on board. I mean, that could be a producer role too, but this man manages all the episodes. Like, you have a storyboard on, and you have assistant directors who go episode by episode, but the guy who has to watch all of it, keep this shit show together, all right? And not only keep it together, keep the production together, but make it fucking look good. And you basically are the final word on how things are designed, how things are done. Oh no, our animators haven't slept in fucking 10 days. The producers want them to sleep. What are we gonna do? How do we get an anime just done in a week? Well, there's only one man who not only got it done, but somehow made it fucking look good in the process. Made a burning trash fire look good in the process. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, I have to give it to Shoto Goshozono for JJK Season 2. The man is a fucking war hero. Like, the most awful job in anime in the history of the fucking medium right here. And the man made it look like it was nothing. Holy shit, this man, above heaven and earth, this man is the fucking honored one. What the fuck? I don't know how, I mean, I know, again, because I comb over frames for a living. I saw the stretch marks. I saw the wrinkles and the little problems that the animation had. But the general audience, there's no way they caught that shit. If they said there was a problem with the animation, they were making shit up. All right? Because the issues on the final front were minor. The production, the morality of what was done is a fucking nightmare. I blame MAPPA as a general studio. I blame their producers. But this director, he was just doing his job, and he fucking did it incredibly. Val, who would you consider the best director? You had two, but you had to choose one.
It's between Heavenly Delusion and Bocchi the Rock.
Again, because bringing the best boys on board, those teams, like, the ideas that Bocchi the Rock had versus Heavenly Delusion, the principles that it had, and then that one episode where they got experimental, like, the fact that, like, Heavenly Delusion had its cake and ate it too, whereas Bocchi the Rock was just eating cake. Just making a fucking mess. But it was fun. So yeah, like, if you can't choose between the two, that's fair. Steena, who would you think?
Gee, I wonder.
No, because you're correct. You're gonna say Oshinoko, right?
I sure am, because just like...
The authority of Daisuke Hiramaka. The man stood up and went, yo, I got a word to say. Here, I'm gonna drop a fucking movie on you guys, and then spawn a series out of it. Have fun.
A man that knows what he's about, you know? Like, I just feel like that is so valuable, but also, you know, you talked about, oh, you can take something bad and make it look good. I'm like, what if you just take something good and make it fucking legendary?
Yeah.
Like, literal people are gonna talk about this shit
because you could easily
like,
fuck up Oshinoko, because you talk about how it has everything. Mm-hmm. The writer of Golden Kamuy calls this the melting pot story. And I would consider Oshinoko to be a melting pot story. A melting pot story can get very messy really quick. Too many cooks in the kitchen. Mm-hmm. You're trying to play every genre. How do you have the discipline to do that? And yes, I agree with you that Oshinoko, Daisuke earns his flowers on that, because my god, that would be so easy to fuck up, and he just clears it.
It's just so cohesive, and like, it's true, toward the end of the series, you start to feel the stakes fall off a little bit, I felt like, for a little bit there. But, again, I assume, like, because it's done well enough to get a second season, I'm sure that we're in for some crazy shit, right from the get-go. So I'm very excited. But, yeah, based on just what's out right now, I was super impressed. Probably the most impressed I've been with an anime in, like, years.
Best cinematography. Attack on Titan. The Final Titan. Season Titan. The final... Chainsaw Man. Demon Slayer. Heavenly Delusion.
We're already on 30 minutes and we're not even half.
Yeah, what the fuck?
JJK Season 2. Vinland Saga Season 2. Okay, let's start moving. I'm giving it to Vinland Saga Season 2.
I'll give it to Chainsaw Man.
I'm gonna give it to...
That literally has...
Yeah, actually, no, I'm sorry.
The
Vinland Saga, I'm sorry, but yeah, Chainsaw Man has the best cinematography. That's for fucking sure.
It had literal cinematography.
Yeah, it's fucking great. We're all three in agreement?
Yeah, I think so.
And not because we're pressed for time, but because we actually agree. Because we're such best friends. And we all have great taste. Best art direction. Chainsaw Man. Demon Slayer. Hell's Paradise, JJK Season 2, Oshinoko, Zam 100.
We haven't seen you in like 4 categories.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Zom 100.
It's
Not even for the meme.
It really is. It really is all the same shit. And yeah, I'm actually going to agree with that. Zom 100, I was thinking that from the start.
Oh, I'm having a hard time with this one because Chainsaw Man is really good. People complain about it, but the things they complain about are what make its art direction so fucking good. JJK is also very good. I almost want to give it to Oshinoko. I'm gonna be real with you.
Like, it's definitely split for me. I think that I genuinely, like, between Oshinoko and Zom 100, you know, okay, I'm thinking about it now, though, because I feel like Zom 100, I feel like most of the best art direction happened right at the beginning of the series.
Yes.
Which is kind of a bummer, and I don't know if I love that. Yeah, Oshinoko looked brilliant start to finish. I'm going there. It's back, baby.
I guess I might only be going off of the first episode as well, now that you say
Everyone is, because who the fuck watched the rest of the series? No one could, because Christmas happened, and then no one watched it again, because it didn't come back till after Christmas. So people have moved on at that point. Best Romance. Horimiya, The Missing Pieces. Insomniacs After School. My Happy Marriage. My Love Story with Yamada-kun at level 999. Skip and Loafer. Tomo-chan is a girl.
Tomo-chan is a
Loafer
girl,
cute,
dude.
Yeah,
That is so good. I would die for Carol. I still think about Carol to this day. I have a waifu, fam.
If you want to talk about like one of the best casts this season, or this year, Tomo-chan as a girl has a great cast.
Oh my god, character economy maxed out. Like, every single character in this show you are in love with.
I like
Insomniacs After School sounds cute.
I don't even remember what that one is. Otherwise, Skip and Loafer I watched briefly. Very cute.
Yeah, I watched an episode or two of that.
Yeah, that was very cute. I didn't watch I watched My Happy Marriage. We watched a couple episodes
We
of that.
watched a little of that. It was okay.
It's a period piece with some magical elements, like solid. Like if that's people's choice, like I think My Happy Marriage is the one that's gonna win the award. But Tomo-chan as a girl is so much fun because why can't bad people just be bad people? Like, obviously they have some depth, but I like imperfect characters.
Yes.
And Tomo-chan, all these characters are a hot mess, and it's fun.
They're so cute. Everyone is so silly and dumb, and it's just beautiful.
Greasy trash characters, what's not to fucking love? Val, what did you watch any of these?
I did not.
Fair enough. Best comedy.
I'm just gonna go what I think is cute.
Okay, best comedy. Bocchi the Rock.
Bocchi the Rock, Buddy Daddies, Mashal and Magic and Muscle, Spy X Family Season 1, Core 2, Urusei Yatsura, Zom 100, Bucket List of the Dead. I'm gonna go with Marshall.
Marshall?
Marshall.
My issue with Marshall was the fact that A1 Pictures just didn't quite capture the energy correctly for me. Because I know that manga's
Probably
good,
not.
but it didn't sell me. It might be an Undead Unluck issue. Most likely that's what it is. But for me, Bocchi the Rock, 100%.
I've read a bit of the Marshall manga, and it's pretty goddamn fun.
But what about you, Steena?
It's between Bocchi the Rock and Buddy Daddies, leaning more toward Bocchi the Rock. Like, I really love Buddy Daddies. It genuinely made me laugh in some parts, but I remember laughing out loud at, like, every episode of Bocchi the Rock.
Alright, best action. Attack on Bleach, Chainsaw Man, Demon Slayer, JJK Season 2, One Piece.
Probably Jujutsu Kaisen, I guess.
Probably, absolutely.
Who makes the manga. The guy who makes the manga literally, like, bases fights off of movies.
Yeah, absolutely JJK Season 2. If we're talking about purely on the action, it's like no fucking contest. That scene where Yuji and Chozo or whatever are fighting in the blood battle in the subway, holy fucking shit. Crazy.
But I actually do really like the aspect of quote unquote regular people fighting demons and stuff in Demon Slayer, and I do think the fights are pretty fun. Like that's.
Yeah, what about you, Steena? You love action.
I love action. Yeah, I'm going straight for JJK.
Yep. Best Fantasy, Demon Slayer, Hell's Paradise, Mashle, Mushoku Tensei Season 2, Ranking of Kings, The Treasure Chest of Courage, and The Ancient Mage's Bride Season 2. Oh my god, next year.
Give it to Mushoku
imagine the
Tensei,
nominees for next year, by the way.
I would probably give it to Mushoku Tensei, but Ranking Kings is there, so...
Yeah, but Ranking Kings, that was just like an OVA.
Biggest fall off of all time, if I'm being honest. That made me so sad.
Oh, yeah, no, the Ranking... Oh, no, I agree. The Ranking Kings Chest of Courage OVA was kind of like...
It was mid. It was super mid. I'm actually gonna give it to Mushoku Tensei. Despite all my gripes with some of the characterizations, I know I'm wrong. But I also shower daily, so...
I pick Ancient Mage's Bride, because, like, it would have been Ranking of Kings, but I just didn't care for it, and I really love, just in general, the show. I haven't finished it yet. I needed a break, because fantasy gets really intense for me, even though it's like a shoujo fantasy. But yeah.
It's an urban fantasy. Ancient Mage's Bride, I love it. We were watching the summer. The reason why we fell off is we were moving. That's what happened.
Yeah, that's right.
That's why we dropped it, because we were enjoying it. So yeah, fair enough. But yeah, I feel like people are definitely sleeping on it harder than they did season 1. I think season 1 made a bigger impact, and season 2 kind of just like snuck in. People didn't really realize it was out there, and that's a shame, because it's if you're looking for non-isekai urban fantasy, there it is, baby. Best drama, Heaven Delusion, My Happy Marriage, Oshi no Ko, To Your Eternity Season 2, and Vinland Saga Season 2.
To Your Eternity looks kind of cool.
To Your Eternity is actually really badass, and I think I would vote for that over Oshi no Ko.
I remember you watching the fuck out of that.
Yeah, that show fucking rocks. Like, I binged the whole thing this year, and it's, like, quietly one of my favorites.
I've literally not even seen an image of To Your Eternity, but like looking at the key art, it looks cool.
What a stacked category, by the way, because this is the one where, even though I just it, but I would actually I would give it to Attack on Titan if Heavenly Delusion and Vinland Saga Season 2 weren't like sitting right there. And between the two of them, I'm gonna lean more towards Heavenly Delusion. Just because I watched that more religiously than Vinland Saga. I dipped in and out of Season 2 of Vinland Saga because I read the manga. This is one of those situations where the production on Vinland Saga Season 2 is incredible, but this is where I definitely prefer the manga over the anime. And Heavenly Delusion, I prefer the anime over the manga, and here we are at the Anime Awards, so I'm giving it to Heavenly Delusion. Best...
What is the next category?
Best Slice of Life, Bocchi the Rock, Do It Yourself, Horimiya, Insomniacs After School, My Love Story, Skip, and Loafer. I mean, it's Bocchi the Rock, right?
I feel bad for the fact that Bocchi the Rock is here when it really shouldn't be.
Yeah, like, Slice of Life is really pushing it. Like, yes, technically it is, but, like, Bocchi the Rock kind of has a purpose. Like, it's going places.
I hope this reignites the music genre of anime. I feel like we've been a little robbed recently.
You're right, we need K-On! Season 4.
No, this is better. This is better. This is the new K-On! This is K-On! For Zoomers. Like,
it really is. Oh my god. When we were at fucking Youmacon in Detroit, they were freaking Bocchi the Rock people playing guitars. I'm like, bro, this was like,
so
if this was 10 years ago, they'd be wearing those school uniforms from fucking K-On! Like, the same character, different design.
Like, this is so cool.
And then 10 years before or 5, it would be fucking, what's it called? Goddamn, oh shit. What's wrong with me?
Guys, this is such an exciting point. Real quick. This is such an exciting point in anime history we live in, because we're finally starting to really visibly see, like, the generations passing down this thing they love, and, like, repeated motifs. Like, I'm happy to have lived long enough now to be able to see these patterns, right? Because the generation before us that was going to cons a lot was, like, the 90s OG Sailor Moon, and that's still a mainstay. But then there's things where it's like, I just love how it cycles through, and how anime is getting big enough in the West, especially, that, like, people latch on to similar shit. It's really exciting.
I can't wait for some old fuckers wearing the Bocchi the Rock jumpsuit. Speaking of which, best main character.
I was just gonna say though, like before K-On! It was definitely Lucky Star.
Yep.
Best main character. Bocchi from Bocchi the Rock, Denji from Chainsaw Man,
You can stop right there.
Aaron Yeager from Attack on Titan, Mob from Mob Psycho, Monkey D. Luffy from One Piece, and Torfin from Vinland Saga Season 2.
Bocchi.
It's Eren Yeager.
It technically is Eren Yeager, like, because he is incredible.
It's Eren Yeager. Like,
Let's give Eren Yeager his flowers. The man is both the main character, the villain, and supporting character of his own story. Like, the guy is everything, right? It's Eren Yeager.
And now the story is over.
And now the story is over for another 5 years. It'll be at 5 years from now. They'll still be doing awards for Eren Yeager.
LA will suddenly say, Hollywood will say, we're doing an Attack on Titan film fucking franchise now.
Oh god, they're doing a Naruto.
We're doing it. Oh god.
Yep,
really?
and then the writer of
Really?
Naruto is like, oh, I trust this guy with the material. I'm like, how much do they pay these guys to say that? Because they always say, oh yeah, I trust him with my vision, and then the vision never executes. But we're not here to talk about.
It's like
we're not
Oda.
here to talk about Avatar: The Last
Oda?
Airbender live action #2 on Netflix.
Oh, in my opinion, the guys who actually made Avatar: The Last Airbender have lost any actual good, positive, creative license for a long fucking time. They are just not built the same way that they were back in the 2000s.
True enough. I agree with that. I like Korra, but like I get it. It's definitely not the same. Best supporting character: Reagan from Mob Psycho 100, Han Jae-zo from Attack on Titan, Kana Arima from Oshinoko, Power from Chainsaw Man, Satoru Gojo from JJK Season 2, and Suguru Geto from JJK Season 2.
Oh, Suguru Geto, actually, yeah. Geto rocks in that fucking series.
He does, but God, Gojo just demands the camera. He just controls it.
Yeah. But like Geto is just so much more of an interesting character, and in my opinion, better acted.
True. Oh yeah, very true. What about you, Steena?
Oh my god, well it's Kana for sure, because
Yeah.
I think I'm also in a place where I really vibe with her, because like, she represents just this very young energy where it's like, you just think you're a total failure and are already washed up, when very likely you haven't even remotely reached the zenith of your career yet. You know what I mean? Like, you know how when you're young, that's a thing you feel, but it's like, once you get older and have perspective, you're like, wow, I thought I'd never make it, and now here I am. I just have a feeling that's where her story is headed, and I just like, I don't know, I just empathize with her so much, and she just felt very real to me.
Well, with me, for her, it's like the same thing I just complimented Tomo-chan as a girl for. Let your girls be trash. Like, let them be imperfect. Let them be rough and tumble, dude.
Oh, I love her so much.
Kana's awesome. Great fucking supporting character. Honestly, if we're talking about a character, you know what? I take my vote away from Gojo. Gojo doesn't support the series. He acts like a main character.
Honestly, he is the
He is the
series.
main character of his series. Yeah, like, so no, he doesn't belong in this fucking category.
I'm gonna say, people don't even talk about Yuji half the time when it comes to the series. They're always talking about fucking Gojo.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna switch. I'm gonna fucking go to Kana as well. I'm gonna throw it to Kana as well. I think if you're talking about a character that supports the series, like, they're not the main character, but when they show up, they add some extra layers and depth to things, and Kana just fucking does that.
The next category is must protect at all costs.
We have Anya Forger, Bocchi, Boji from Ranking of Kings, the OVA, Miri Unisaka from Buddy Daddies, Pochita from Chainsaw Man, Soletta Mercury from Mobile Suit Gundam, Witch from Mercury, and a noticeable absence of Deku. Where's Deku, guys? I thought he was so
I'm
good.
gonna say, for one thing, Soletta Mercury doesn't need anyone to fucking protect her. She's a psychic witch, and it's obviously Boji.
I'd protect her. Yeah, what are you guys thinking about this one?
Bro, okay, so real quick note on these characters. Have you heard of a confront character?
What's a confront character?
It's the opposite of a comfort character, where it's like, if you see this character, it's on sight.
Okay.
Fucking
So many people
my
need a confront
number
character.
one confront character is on this list, because I'm a horrible person.
What is it?
I fucking... Miri annoys the shit out of me. I fucking cannot stand her, and people think that's like a problematic thing where it's like, she's literally a child, and I'm like, yeah, I know. I bet parents feel this way about their own kids sometimes, where it's just like, shut the fuck up. Like,
Can I just say that I fucking hate these nominees? Anya Forger is a shoo-in. Bocchi, it's like...
Bocchi's my pick, so.
Yeah, but Bocchi's like, yo, again, the OVA was so mid, he doesn't need to be here this season. Like, they clearly don't have... They don't know what to put here. Like, what would you say, Val? What would you say?
It's Bocchi.
Bocchi? Okay, so for me, I'm doing a write-in. Born to Baby Girl, Forced to Capitalism, Nanami from JJK Season 2.
You can't write in a character, because if you could do that, then I'd pick Kana. Like...
Well, that's what I'm saying. Well, I'm saying these nominees suck, so do your write-ins.
Fair. Yeah, I want Kana.
I'm sorry, I'm looking ahead. I'm cheating.
Don't cheat!
And I'm really fucking... I'm angry. I'm angry
Okay,
now.
best anime song, Idol by Yaosobi. Kickback
Correct.
by Kenshi Yonezu. CCM Complex, Kesoko Band, Bocchi the Rock. Suzume, the Rad Wimps. It's basically fucking Your Name. Where Our Blue Is from JJK Season 2. Work from Hell's Paradise. It's Idol.
It's Idol.
Kickback.
It's Idol.
It's Kickback. It's Kickback.
Dude, Idol is so good. It's the perfect combination of Idol music and, like, rap. It's fucking incredible.
Val, Kickback's not even the best song on the Chainsaw Man soundtrack.
Is it Devil? in the name of
Yeah, that's my favorite. Like that's my write-in. I'm not kidding.
that
That
one,
song. I'm not even a fucking metal guy, but that song fucking rocks.
It does. It's by the same people that did the Death Note.
They
song,
play
you
that
know.
song.
They
They play that song more than
they.
they play the fucking OP. Like, they play the song multiple times in action sequences. Like, they know that song fucking rocks. But since we can't do write-ins, it's Idol, for sure. Because Idol's a fucking banger.
How does it sound? You got me curious.
Okay, best score. So, the best orchestral. We have Attack on Titan, Bocchi the Rock, Chainsaw Man, Demon Slayer, Oshinoko, Suzume. I'm gonna tell you right now, as someone, again, my job is to comb through frames for a living. My job is also to comb through music, because anime music has less of a copyright to deal with when I'm doing anime parodies, but I use so many motifs from Bocchi the Rock. It's unreal. The show, it's not a standout. It is not a standout, but my god, that music is so applicable to everything. It's so smooth.
It's probably, I would say, Attack on Titan. If we're talking, like, I know this is, like, for a specific fucking thing, but, like...
Attack on Titan score's amazing, but again, it's like, by season...
Yeah.
By the time you get to your 5th final season, like, you've already done all your motifs. They don't really do any new themes here. They're just playing it again.
Oh, yeah, but if it's the last time that it's ever going to be there, I am going to...
It's not going to be the last time it's going to be there, Val. We'll be doing this for 2 more years.
It has to. It has
I have
to.
a very
Wait.
difficult
wait,
time
fuck.
remembering score when I'm not watching a show, unless it's like something iconic I've been exposed to 50 times. So, like, I can tell you exactly what the score from Clannad sounds like. I can tell you exactly what the score from Sailor Moon sounds like, but until I've watched something at least, like, 4 seasons, or at least, like... I just can't. I don't have a head to remember these
Yeah,
things
again,
off
anything
the
on
top
here
of
you're
my
actually...
head.
Anything you're actually going to recognize, it's Attack on Titan. So if we're going to go by most recognizable, yeah, you are correct, Val.
Well, I'm not...
I am shocked. Honestly, I wish by that measure, I wish Vinland Sagas was on here. Because that soundtrack is fucking incredible. Best opening sequence. So now you have the...
Are you guys... Wait. Are you guys aware that YouTube's, like, fucking, subtitle system now can be, like, stylized?
Yeah, it's been that way for a while, I thought.
It has, because I'm just looking, I'm listening to Idol, and yeah, it's a good song. The opening, in my opinion, is I don't like the opening.
Damn,
It's
okay.
What?
I was going to say, well, here's...
That's my pick
I don't
for
like the very
opening
beginning
sequence.
of the song. I've heard it a few times, and I've actually, like, skipped
Wow,
over
wait,
it.
but I mean, good
Oh,
timing though,
cute.
because now we're in best opening sequence. So now,
Oh, yeah! Why the fuck is special?
yeah. So now,
Yeah, that
Where
is
is
kind of
it?
weird.
yeah. So now, music accompanied by animation.
Wait,
You have
sorry.
Idol.
Yeah.
You have Innocent Arrogance from Heavenly Delusion. You have Kickback by Chainsaw Man. Song of the Dead, Cannabon for Zom 100. Where Our Blue Is for JJK Season 2. Yeah, where the fuck is Special? And then you
I
have...
love Cannabon, though.
Where I'm gonna say it, Where Our Blue is overrated.
Yeah,
as
I
fuck,
agree.
and not even that good.
I agree. Where again, that core is amazing, but the opening, no, a Special is way better.
Dude, I did not skip specials every time we watched it.
Yeah,
every
we weren't
time.
allowed to skip it either.
Even we would binge it. We would binge like 3 episodes or something, and we'd be like, "Are we gonna skip the intro? Fuck no! It's too fucking good. King Do, fuck. They just fuck so fucking hard."
Yeah, Special is really fucking good. But now you talk about how Kickback was your favorite song. Kickback was my favorite fucking opening sequence this year. That fucking opening sequence rocks. But what about you? Are you going for the double idol?
I am. I really am.
Fair enough. It's good. It's good.
I love the whole vibe of it. Like, I can see it in my head. And I think that in terms of, like, openings that catch what the song and the show are all about in the same go is, like, very appealing to me. And I feel like it just does that particularly well.
I mean, for me, it's specials. That's what my heart
Dude,
says.
you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
But wait, is that part of this
from
year?
the list?
But no, he's doing a write-in.
Oh, so it's not part of this year.
Yeah.
But it's part of this year. They just didn't choose it.
But
Oh.
yeah, everyone apparently was too busy choking on the shaft of Where Our Blue Is, which was just okay.
Actually, no. Oh my God, Val, Special's gonna be nominated for next year.
That's what I'm saying.
They're splitting the course.
Stop talking
Maybe.
about it.
They're
because
splitting-
it's gonna be this coming year.
They're splitting the course because Chainsaw Man was a fall anime.
No, this is why I don't like this core
Yeah, it
bullshit.
sucks.
Anime taxes suck. Best ending sequence.
I guess wait. I guess I'd go for Kickback, but I'm kind of looking at fucking Song of the Dead. Song of the Dead is a fucking bomb.
Cool.
And probably a big reason why people are like, oh, the art of whatever of art direction. Of
Okay,
Zom
best
100.
ending sequence: Akari from JJK Season 2, Happiness of the Dead, Zom 100, the Chainsaw Man, In the Name of Devil, Chainsaw Man, Koi Kogare Millet from Demon Slayer, Mephisto from Oshinoko, and Color from Spy X Family Season 1 Core 2. It's obviously In the Name of Devil, motherfuckers. Like,
I like color.
Yeah, it is.
you like Color?
I do. I really do.
How does-
That's my
go?
least favorite of the Spy X Family endings.
Yeah, but I still like it, like, a lot. I'm like, that's a testament to the beauty of Spy X Family endings, honestly.
And they're solid. Like they're not bad. No, there's not a bad one in the bunch. You're just comparing them
It's
relatively.
gotta be. It's mixed nuts for me to be.
That's an
Mixed
opening.
Nuts is
Mixed
an
Nuts in my
opening.
That's an opening.
And
Oh,
it
is Mixed Nuts the opening?
Yeah.
Oh, what's the other
Uh,
one? What's the one that's like?
Yeah, that's one of my all-time favorite EDs. That shit made me fucking
Yeah.
cry. Like, holy fuck. Even the one from season
pretty
2 is also really good. Oh my god. But that middle one comparatively is just doesn't have the same energy. Like, 'cause I like how, because I think the problem is that the energy on Color is so up, and that's such an up energy show. I like how their EDs are so relaxed. It's a cool down. I just like that. Best voice performance, Japanese. We have Atsumi Tenazaki for Anya Forger. We have Kiku Nosuke Toya for Denji. We have Mayami Tanaka for Monkey D. Luffy. We have Yoshino Ayama for Bocchi. Yuki Kaji for Eren Yeager. And Yuichi Nakamura for Gojo.
This is a tough one.
Tough.
I think for me, I'm torn between. I'm just so impressed with the Japanese voice actors for Anya. Like, I think she's just got this perfect.
Her
cute
body of work is
roughness.
ridiculous.
She's cute, but also has like the trash child vibe going on, and it's just an amazing mixture. But also, just the vocal stunts that Bocchi's voice actress was doing in terms of like comedic delivery.
It's my choice.
What do they call it? When like the little noises, they're not really lines, but like the gasps and the and like that sort of thing. What is the term for that?
Oh god.
Foley? No.
It's not Foley.
I've had someone call it Foley, and I've had someone else call it Walla, and I don't think either of
It's
those
neither.
is correct.
It's neither. Walla's background voice acting.
And I thought Foley only applied to like sound effects.
Exactly, but maybe that is. Maybe they consider that a sound effect. But
Well, anyway, whatever you call those little noises, like Bocchi's are so impressive.
Yeah.
It's crazy to be that comedically talented with something that's not even technically a full syllable. You know what I mean?
yeah, Val, what are you thinking?
Denji.
Denji? Hey, fair enough. That
Denji.
scene
It's
versus
gotta be
Katana Man, honestly, is an old-timer.
Kikunosuke Toya. Yeah, it's gotta be Kikunosuke Toya.
Yeah, a very incredible performance.
I'm sure Yuki Kaji fucking blew it out of the water though in Attack on Titan.
Best voice actor performance, English. Abby Trott for Nezuko in Demon Slayer. Austin Tyndall in Millions Knives in Trigun Stampede. Johnny Young Bosch for Ichigo Kurosaki in Bleach. Lexi Nieto for Tomo Aizawa in Tomo-chan is a Girl. And Marissa Duran in Sagari Yamada Assignment for Hell's Paradise? I don't know. And then Ryan Colt Levy for Denji and Chainsaw Man.
It's Ryan Colt Levy. It's Denji again.
I want to do a write-in.
Okay.
Who's Carol's voice actress?
Yeah, I was gonna say they nominated Tomo's voice actress, but not Carol's, and that's a crime because she is bilingual.
She does both. She
English
does both.
is not her first language, or is she Japanese? Like,
which
way does it go?
I'm not sure, but all I know is that she does both the Japanese and the English performance in Tomo-chan for the character of Carol.
And you never fucking know. Like,
that's
like
pretty awesome.
And she's
as in,
good.
Like, it's seamless, you know. Like the accent is so good, and I think part of why it works too. Like, is she? Which way is it? Which is her first language?
I don't know.
I'm
I don't
almost
know.
positive. Hang on.
But yeah, but honestly, where's her best supporting actress? Best supporting character, by the way.
Right?
Carol's such a fun character.
Carol is my favorite. Carol is she's
Fucking
She's
hilarious.
Everything.
But yeah, so now best voice actor performance, Castilian, because we know, guys, we're not gonna do these because we don't know. We're not gonna do Castilian. We're not doing Latin Spanish. We're not doing Portuguese. We're not doing German. We're not doing Italian.
Wait, those are all
Arabic,
categories?
French.
Yeah, apparently.
That's all of them, but we
That's it.
don't listen to those languages. So like, how could we judge that? So and that's it. That's it for the nominees.
Oh wow,
We got it. Yeah, but
got it.
a lot of those were just voice actors in different languages. Cool that they, you know what? Good on them for adding more language categories. That's really cool. Because I felt like they kind of, I understand the reasoning for why they went to best actor and not actor and actress. I get the
I've only got the two. Where
this is on the Crunchyroll's main website.
Yeah, I'm on the Crunchyroll.
We got different. We apparently got
I'm on
different
the same
lists,
thing.
but very cool of them to really diversify that. Because voice acting is such a big thing in anime, and the fact that they have multiple language categories, that is very cool. I like that they're stacking on voice actors. Very cool. No notes there, but yeah, that's kind of the end of the nominees. Any final thoughts before we jump off the train?
I don't know. I fucking hate this core stuff. I guess.
I like the new. I like our term, anime tax season. I don't like anime
It just
tax
makes
season.
things so confusing.
It really does. It makes me think that they just like went, oh no, this thing was just objectively bad.
Well, it
I'm
really,
like, oh god, and it makes it sound because we're gonna have to look at the same things that aren't even relevant.
Exactly.
Next year.
And again,
I'm gonna say it, Bocchi the Rock is not relevant.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, you're right.
But,
It's-
it
but
is
hang
not.
on. Does that help get around the recency bias problem?
No, because
No.
JJK is more recent, and watch
But if it's
JJK
that
land on
good, then
awards.
you would still vote for it next year. See?
I wish anime was I wish the anime community was a meritocracy, but it's not.
No, we will see. We will see when the results actually come in. How many things? Bocchi
But in
the Rock
previous years, we've seen historically that the way they do seasons always skews in favor of particular anime. Like there's a kind of a bit of an agenda involved. And here, this year, it's like this is the MAPPA Awards. They're trying to change the narrative on MAPPA about being an abusive studio and go, look at all these awards they win. Abuse works, guys. Hooray!
Meetings will continue
I don't
until
know if
morale
that's the intention.
improves.
I don't think that's the case. I really.
I think MAPPA is one of Crunchyroll's biggest partners, and they're trying very hard.
I thought they would be bigger partners with Netflix.
No, because that's a competitor.
Yeah.
Netflix produces anime on their own. Netflix doesn't have their own studio, but they tend to lean towards like Bang Zoom and stuff. Like they don't.
And MAPPA.
Oh, you're about MAPPA. I thought you were talking about Crunchyroll as a partner to Yeah.
No,
okay.
No.
Sorry.
MAPPA is more of a partner to Netflix.
What does Netflix produce that's MAPPA exclusively?
I'm pretty Doro Hedoro and shit like that.
The ones they don't produce very often anymore versus the ones that Crunchyroll has.
Yeah, no, MAPPA apparently they're bringing it back.
They are bringing it back. You're right, but they've been sitting. They've been sleeping on it. I'm just saying that Chainsaw Man and JJK went to Crunchyroll. I'm just saying that MAPPA has a favorite.
Maybe. Plus, it's like we're gonna see with time, like if Bocchi the Rock actually does okay with these because, well, it's been like a whole year.
It's a bigger fight. I'm just saying that Bocchi the Rock would have had an easier time last year when it was more relevant. And not because of recency bias, it's just because of its contemporaries at the time.
And anime of the year, Bocchi the Rock is up against Chainsaw Man, which also shouldn't
fucking last year should have been about Bocchi the Rock and Chainsaw Man. This year should have been a bit... This is the last year. This should have been Attack on Titan's last year. But it's not, because it's special 1 of fucking 3.
It's I don't know. Honestly, Crunchyroll Awards, you're fucked. You're already fucked. You're gonna have so much to freaking catch up on now, and it's annoying. I don't even think there's actually gonna be much point in going into it next year.
Oh, there will, because more anime will come out and there'll be more to discuss. Yeah, there's always gonna be a point to it.
I guess, but it's like, but with such big things, if they're doing it like this, it's really obvious what the results are going to be.
Yes, it's obvious when they skew, and these are the allegations that to this day they keep fighting. Remember, like 5 years ago, we complained that My Hero Academia won all the awards. Now look where My Hero Academia is. Then it was Demon Slayer, and now it's JJK and Attack on Titan. And again, we're skewing towards specific studios now. It's impossible to beat the allegations when, again. I mean, we don't have enough time in the world, but it's like, what if the Oscars was owned by Disney? It's like, oh wow, suddenly they're nominating Marvel films, like it's Crunchyroll can never be read as a neutral party. They just can't. Once upon a time, they could be. Like when these first started, they were a neutral party because Crunchyroll was like,
because they were illegal at the time.
They were the awkward little brother of the industry. But now that there's a monopoly, now that they are now under the Sony monopoly. Crunchyroll is just the mask that Funimation wears now. You're just not a neutral party anymore. And you're trying to beat the bias allegations, and you look more biased than ever. It's cool that they do this, but you cannot pretend that you're not just skewing towards your own properties. You just can't. But that being said, it makes for a fun discussion at the end of the day, and we had a fun discussion. That's it for us on this. You guys are going to get this episode on a Friday. That's going to be very rare. Are we going to be back next Monday? No, we are not. So if any big anime news happens, well, we fucking missed it. We will be back the next Monday if we're not too busy. Because we missed this previous Monday because we were busy. So who knows? We're entering into a very busy spring season. But any last things to say before we go, everyone? It's a rare spot for you, Steena.
It's a rare spot for me. I wanna, but I can't. Yeah, so listen to TBE. I guess that's it for right now. Like, you guys have, it's been really uplifting for me to see your guys' responses to this in the JOYCAST channel lately. So, like, thank you very much. I would love to participate with you guys because, like, secretly, but not so secretly, this show was kind of built to accommodate your theories and shit.
Yeah.
Because it's fractured timelines. So if you want to chat with me about what you think's happening next, I'll never completely reveal it, but keep an eye out, because this is something that is kind of an adventure that I've always meant to share a bit as it's open. So yeah, that's about it. Like, don't just watch TBE or listen to TBE. Absolutely come to the Discord and chat with me about it.
TBE
I would love
being
to hear from you.
These backwards echoes. My last word is the fact that, guys, everyone participating in our Project Hero Academia, thank you so much. We filled all those spots over the weekend. So when we did that last episode of JOYCAST, I said, a few spots remaining. By the time that episode came out, there was only one spot left, and that spot went fast too. So guys, thank you so much. The pages that are already done are so good. I am so excited to see what else is coming. But on top of that, everyone being so supportive of each other. It just breathed new life into the Discord. It's so fun. Those
I
of
see
you
y'all in the voice chat with each other, and I'm just like, oh,
collaborating.
I love to see that.
And those who missed opening slots, some people might be dropping slots. They might not be able to finish in time, so keep your eyes peeled. You might have opportunities to participate. Even if a slot doesn't open up, there are going to be other little side projects that go with this project that we will need your help on. So keep your eyes peeled on the JoyRide Discord channel, specifically the Our Project, our Hero Academia Project channel. Val, send us off.
Bye. Have a beautiful day.
You don't want to plug anything?
Oh, no, I don't have anything to plug. Really.
No, come on, you gotta have something to plug.
No, I don't.
Okay, I guess we can just leave then.
I'm going camping.
Yeah, everyone go
tomorrow.
stalk Val in the woods this weekend.
Yeah, woo!
It won't end well for you.
Krypton sighting.
He'll-
Rare Val spotted.
He's loaded, but you should give it a shot.
Give it a shot. He'll return the favor, you know.
Get your teddy bear signed in the woods with Valentine.
I'm going wild camping.
He's going wild like Yuru camp. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I'm
Like
taking
Hadeshko,
hatchets and
he's
stuff,
pure.
gonna build fires and just be contemplative with my thoughts.
Cool. Awesome. Okay, so you have a fun time in the woods. We'll have a fun time taking it easy while the awards happen over this weekend. You guys, thank you so much for joining us. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Mind the gap as you exit our podcast safely. Rebuild of JOYCAST is hosted by Ivan LeRoy and Valentine Stokes. LeRoy's written and directed works can be found on the JoyRide Entertainment YouTube channel. Val's dulcet tones can be heard in many of your favorite anime and web series, such as Ruby, Lackadaisy, Gunbuster, Death Battle, and more. Audio engineering by Steena Carey. Music provided by Lofi Geek. Intro and outro narration by Steena Carey. Outro music composed by Michael Pejovich. Logo and visuals designed by Ivan LeRoy. Keep the conversation going by visiting JoyRide's public Discord server, where you can discuss this week's topics and more. Patreon donors also get access to our weekly anime watch club with cast and crew. Links provided in the description. Rebuild of JOYCAST is produced by JoyRide Entertainment and Rock Voice Productions, LLC, and made possible thanks to Patreon donations from generous listeners like you. Thank you for keeping JoyRide's engine burning.